Let's get more now on a new study which says immigrants from the 10 countries which joined the EU in 2004 contributed more to the UK in tax than they took out in benefits.
Researchers at University College in London also found that those arriving from outside the EU cost the taxpayer nearly £120 billion. That's over a 17-year period from 1995.
Well, you've been sending us lots of comments on this story. Let's just take you through some more of those, as we've been doing throughout this morning. Someone writes, people feel like it's a cultural invasion we have to accept or be accused of somehow being racist. We have another comment here from Dovil, who's from Lithuania, has been here for 16 years and says, sorry to say, but migrant workers work harder than those that were born in the UK, have a different attitude towards work, which is why employers want to employ them.
Sarah in Belfast says people's perception of migrants swamping UK cities is driven not by those with skills we benefit from, but from what we see on our streets, with huge numbers of women and children from Eastern Europe begging outside every shop. On our public transport, nobody speaks English anymore. People feel like it is a cultural invasion we have to accept, or be accused of somehow being racist if we disagree.
Well, joining us now from Cardiff is Katarina Davis, who's from the Czech Republic and moved to the UK in 2007. And welcome to you, Katarina. Tell us your story. As we've just mentioned, you came to live here in 2007.
Yeah, I moved to London in 2007 from Czech Republic after meeting my partner in Prague. My partner is Welsh, and he doesn't speak any Czech, so because I speak quite good English, it was sort of a no-brainer for me to move to London and see how we get on. And we got on really well, and I enjoyed living in London, and after a few years we moved to Cardiff, where we settled, got married, and since I moved to UK, I have worked from pretty much the first month until now. I've never been for a long period of time unemployed. Yeah, so I've been working, paying taxes, spending my money here in UK. So
yes, which is one of the criticisms that some people have been making, you know, about people coming to live here and sending the money home away from the UK economy. But I mean, do you very much regard the UK, Wales, as home now?
Yes, I do. Me and my partner own a house here. Maybe one day we'll start a family here. So I consider Wales my home. I support Wales and rugby. And
how do you feel listening to some of the comments about this morning's report?
Sometimes I feel a little bit confused, because obviously I know many British people and I get on with them, and they seem to have no problem with individuals as immigrants they work with or live nearby. It's only when you ask as a question on a whole, then people get influenced by reports from different political parties. And so when you ask people whether they have problem with a particular person, they know, being an Eastern European immigrant, they usually say no. But on a whole, they seem to have a great issue, which I don't think is necessarily based on experience. It's based on what they've been told.
Okay, so do you have any sense of understanding then for people who are saying they may feel like their communities are being swamped? In one case, we just read out one of those comments from a viewer this morning, that somehow the culture that they are used to, the British culture, is being changed by the level of immigration.
I think it can be an issue, and it's definitely an issue that should be addressed for particular areas that have these problems. But I think just blaming the immigration on a whole, it's not going to solve it. I think people should look locally, or local authorities should help the integration. And I think the integration is the best way forward. If there is a problem with cultural differences, everything needs time.
You say local authorities should help with integration, but
yeah.
Is there not an onus on people coming here to integrate into the society? I mean, you said that you came here because your English was so good, rather than your Welsh husband, who didn't speak your language, moving to the Czech Republic.
Yeah, I didn't decide to move to UK for economical reasons. It was purely personal because of my partner. But I understand how other people come here for economic reasons. They're having troubles finding jobs in their countries. But sometimes they come for, temporarily to work. Sometimes they decide to settle. I don't think there is a community in UK of immigrants that is the same to another. I think they're all different, and you need to look at it from sort of small scale perspective and trying to help the communities or the individuals to integrate.
Yes, but
Not
just
to
to get
ostracize
back
them.
as a final point, Katerina, to that notion of integration. I mean, do you think the onus should be on the person coming to Britain to integrate into the culture?
Yes, I do. I think if you come to a country and decide to live there, you should accept their culture. Obviously, keep your own identity, but accept the law and the culture of the country you're moving to.
OK, Katerina, thank you very much for your time this morning and chatting to us. Katerina Bertusova there.